What's going on, everybody? It is Florida State week. Brandon, this is it, in my opinion. This should be Miami's Super Bowl. I don't care what's happened the past 8 games. This is a must-win game. If you want to have any consolation prize this year, it's beating Florida State. You're not going to say anything? You're not. You don't have any faith in us this week at all. Nothing at all.
All right. Do I got faith in us? A little bit. A little bit. I think what Florida State do good, we do bad. What we do good, Florida State do bad. I just think it's gonna be one of them games where, the team that actually puts it together will be, right, the best team out there.
I hope there is a good showing for the game. I'll be honest, I could see Florida State, if Miami plays the way they did last week, and they played UVA. Florida State's, they played against a lot of good teams this season, Clemson, LSU, Wake Forest, NC State. They can really take control of this game. I really think if they show up, and Miami has those continuous slow starts, Brandon, I think it can get ugly, in my opinion.
I'm trying not to get over excited and put out so much good energy and that shit just go to waste. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to do that. So I'm trying to hold back all this passion that's in me because I don't want to have to retract on what I said. But it's no such thing as starting slow when you got a rivalry game. It ain't no such thing as starting slow when you playing Florida State, Florida. What does that even mean?
Well, we've seen this whole year. Southern Miss, for example, Middle Tennessee State.
But them was like letdown games. You know what I mean? That's why they call them trap games. They call them trap games for a reason, because 9 times out of 10, any team that go play them gonna start off slow. But the thing is, with us, we don't have a fast button. When have we ever started off slow and turned it into a great game? When have we ever did that?
Never.
I don't think we start off slow. I think we start off with who we are. That's who we are. We just not we not an explosive. We don't have an explosive offense. We don't have a fast defense. We don't we're who. That's who we are. Everybody expecting us to come out, throw the ball all around, and put up 20 points in the first half. That's not us.
No, not at all.
So what's starting fast for us?
Well, Tyler Van Dyke, I don't know if he's going to play this week. I don't think he will, because they haven't really mentioned anything. They just said he's looked good in practice. So I think Garcia is going to be the starting quarterback.
Nah.
So it's tough to start off fast with your backup.
Nah, I don't think Garcia starts. I think Tyler Van Dyke, he wants to leave this year and get drafted. He need to play this game.
Yeah? That's our best shot at winning.
Florida State and Clemson would be the best 2 defenses he played this year.
Oh, that's right. We still got to play Clemson. I forgot.
You see what I'm saying? Them to be the best 2 defenses he played this year. So if he plays good against them, then I don't care what nobody say. He's a guaranteed first rounder.
And it didn't work out versus Texas A&M, which they have a good defense.
Right. But we also was doing that, basic as offense, and people see that. You see what I'm saying? Like people actually pay attention to that.
But what if he's not healthy, Brandon? What if he's not healthy? Like he's just not ready to go.
He practicing.
But it could be a bluff. I'm not there. I'm not seeing it visually.
Man,
It's a bluff for Florida State.
you bluff and say people don't practice and they do. You don't bluff and say people practicing and they not. Like what you want them? You want them to get prepared for Tyler, then go with Jake? Like what would be the upside of that? Like the upside would be them preparing for Jake and you bring in Tyler. Now that would be the upside. You see what I'm saying?
So you think Tyler Van Dyke's going to play against Florida State?
Absolutely.
All right. Does that change your perspective on this football game?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Because Tyler Van Dyke going to force the – and they say Streppo's supposed to be playing too.
Yeah, Restrepo should be back, which is great. It's another weapon on the offense we need.
Right.
100%.
But so with them, I still don't – like, granted, I don't think we'll be able to run the ball against Florida State.
Yeah, we haven't done it all year, basically.
I don't think we'll be able to run the ball against Florida State. Only game we ran the ball effectively was Texas A&M.
Yep.
Like, I don't think we'll be able to run the ball, but I do think we could throw the ball.
I agree.
Let me tell you why I like us this week. Let me tell you why. Our corners will destroy their receivers. Only one I worry about is 80. 80 and 4. 4 is a little quicker. I mean, 80 is a little quicker and a little faster, but 4 is like a running back when he get it. What scares me about Florida State is their run game.
Bingo.
But from the games I done watched Florida State play, their offensive coordinator never sticks with the run game. Never. They'll run the ball good a couple, and then he'll throw the ball. He trying to find a way to make Travis a thrower, and he's not.
So far this year, looking over the stats for Jordan Travis. All right, his rushing stats. Against Clemson, he ran the ball 14 times for 64 yards. That's 4.6 yards a carry. Against NC State, he ran it 7 times for 106 yards. His longest run was 71. I think if Florida State wants to win this football game, they're going to have to run Jordan Travis a lot. Because we see this whole year, we don't do well with running quarterbacks.
I haven't seen us stop a running back from running yet.
Right. You said that the past year as well. Miami, you said that beginning of the year, Miami has an issue with mobile quarterbacks. And if Jordan Travis runs for over 100 yards just by himself, we're in trouble.
The quarterback from Bethune ran for over 100 yards.
Yeah. And I think that's the next factor in this game.
So what make you think he's not? And apparently we don't know how to run a spy. We don't run spies. Like, what do you expect? I'm confused. Like, I'm not understanding.
Well, because my outcome of this game, I think Florida State's going to win. I do. And I think, because you previously mentioned that Florida State's offensive coordinator, they don't like to run Jordan Travis.
They don't like to. No, I said they don't consistently run the ball.
They don't consistently run the ball with Jordan Travis.
With anybody.
Okay.
With anybody.
If they want to win this game, and I think they are the favorite, they should win. I mean, on paper, they should win this game. They need to run the football with Jordan Travis if they want to win this game.
I don't think so. I think if they want it, they just get a ball to their running back. If they run the ball 35 times, they win the game by 14 points.
35 times. That's the magic number for FSU.
If they run the ball 35 times, they'll win the game by 14 points.
And that's just with their running backs. You're not including carries.
I'm not counting Jordan. I'm not counting him at all. I'm counting just design run plays. If they run the ball 35 times, they win it by 14.
So how do you think Miami can win this game?
I think Miami have to take a first off. I think we got to do ball control.
Okay.
I think we got to do ball control, and we got to win third down. Like we have to. And I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about TVD being in. TVD will force the ball to Young now that he figured out Young could play. He forcing the ball to him. Young could be completely blanketed, and he's still throwing the ball over there. Like I think now that Strepo back, I think he will start to see other people, and I think that is a plus. I think if we make Florida State play from behind to where they got to throw the ball and get away from that run, I think we win. If we get a turnover, if we score first and get a turnover and go up by 10, well, now they got to feel the pressure to throw the ball and stuff, then that's what we do. That's how we win.
It's an interesting matchup. It's going to be really interesting. I'll be honest. I hope Miami comes in, they're focused, ready to go, and maybe some Clary Gen Z could work, Brandon.
I'm trying to tell you, we might need to send it to him. You know what I'm saying? We might need to send it to him. I know it worked for me.
We'll be right back, guys. Tired of the anxiety, crashes, and jitters while taking Adderall? Then you got to try Clary Gen Z. It is the new, safest, all-natural formula to increase, maintain, and restore energy levels on demand within just 30 minutes. You're going to be able to protect against memory decline, reduce overwhelming anxiety, boost energy levels without crashing, and elevate mood and drive. It is 100% vegan, organic. It has been seen on NBC News, Fox Business, USA Today, Clary Gen Z. It's the right alternative to focus at work, school, and in life. You got to try it. The link is in the description below. Got to try out Clary Gen Z.
You still can't see the link, bro.
Well, to be fair, it's a hectic week. It's a hectic week for me. You're right. I dropped the ball.
It's all right. It's like we'll put it on Twitter and on IG and stuff.
They're being taken. Clary Gen Z is being taken care of.
I agree.
They're being taken care of, and you know what? It's a great product, great solution. I had some the other week. It was outstanding for work.
It was. I take it. I take it every day.
So Brandon, man, it's Miami, Florida State. As a player, what was your favorite memory or story you can just talk about this game?
I think my favorite memory of this game was the first time we played Florida State up in Tallahassee. Okay. Like all my life, like my pops went to Florida State. So like I was watching Florida State, all my life. So when we went up there and I actually seen the dude throw the spear into the ground, like everything in me jumped out of my chest. Like, hey, man, this is what I'm talking about. You talking about he coming out there on a horse? You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, let's go. Like that right there, I'm telling you, by far was the best thing I seen. Best memory I have of the Miami Florida State game. Besides me getting picks and sacks and stuff, you know what I'm talking about? Besides that.
Can you tell us a story? I mean, I'm curious here. How much, trash talking, shit talking goes on, during the game? Because, in a game like this, I'm sure if social media was present when you were playing, I mean, there would have been a lot more,
It's a lot, man. It's a lot because, most of them guys, you play against in high school. You know what I mean? So, like, it's like you playing against your best friend. He decided to go to Florida State. I decided to go to Miami, and now it's all that stuff you've been talking. Now it's time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Like for us, we met at the 50-yard line. Like, what's up? You know, like what it is. Like this is bigger than football. You know what I mean? This is big. That game is bigger than football. Like, and that's the problem I have with Miami now. You see what I'm saying? Like Miami now don't have that. This game is bigger than football attitude. Like that's how we carried every game. We played every game like that. We really believe like, yo, this game is bigger than football, yo.
Right.
Like this is to feed my family. This is to make sure that, you know, the insides of my, you know, development is gonna be perfect. This right here is, listen, if we ain't going first round, then what we doing? It looked like don't nobody want to go first round on that team, bro.
I agree. After there's an echo in the back. Oh, it's on.
That's on yours.
All right, let's try it out. Give me a sec. Testing. All right. Yeah. It's on Brandon's side, but it's all good. I'm gonna mute your mic and then get your response here, Brandon. There were reports about a lot of players wanting to transfer from the University of Miami after the game versus Virginia because of playing time. They mentioned one player, then pulled it back. What do you think about that mentality already just 8 games in after you win the football game, but you don't play? Do you like that mentality of this locker room? Because I'm worried that they're not going to show up to this game with that kind of mentality and maybe some toxicness in the locker room that's going on.
No. It's still echoing?
We're good now.
No, I'm not worried about that. But yeah, if I was certain players, I would want to transfer too. You know what I mean? Because like let's think about it. Like if you're who they say want to train, Knighton.
Right.
If you're Knighton, you watching this guy play in front of you, he's getting 25 reps a game, you getting 2. On average, about 2 a game on average. Like, yeah, I might have fumbled a little bit, but you know, I could go to Florida somewhere and be the man, and you know what I mean. And like, it ain't many running backs out there that's better than Knighton. And the crazy part is, just to be honest with you, a lot of people saying they want to transfer, but the problem is, a lot of people don't want them.
Right.
Like, you're gonna transfer and go where?
You start over, basically.
But where you gonna go?
Well, like, the transfer portal.
Right, you're gonna enter the transfer portal, and don't nobody give you a scholarship. Then what you do?
Then you're in trouble.
My point. Like, so last year, I think they said it was like 900 guys entered the transfer portal, but only like 350 actually got picked up.
Right.
Like, yo, I'm not playing with my life like that. Like, if I'm finna transfer, please believe I already got the coach done signed off and said, yo, as soon as you enter, you got a scholarship here. Everybody, everywhere I want to go, I had somebody go talk to him and say, look, this guy thinking about transferring. Do you got a spot for him on your team? If you ain't getting that heads up, like, yeah, absolutely, right now, then I wouldn't even be thinking about it. I'd be over there saying, man, let me figure out how I get this playing time.
I just hope that the entire team, the entire locker room can just put all of that stuff aside and just really lock in against Florida State Saturday. Because if not, we're going to get eaten alive.
Let me ask you a question.
Hit me.
If Knighton transfer,
yeah,
and next year, wherever he at, if he come out and be killing, do you blame Miami coaching staff, or what do you do?
Well, if he does transfer out of the program, has success at another Power 5 school, I would say, you know, it is what it is. It's a tough situation.
So you don't blame
Miami? Put all the blame on them. I can't. I mean, if you want to blame the offensive coordinator, Josh Gaddis, for not utilizing him appropriately, then you can blame him. But I don't think Mario Cristobal deserves it. He's not calling the plays on offense. He's not the guy saying, hey, I want to utilize maybe Knighton in the slot, and we'll rotate him in at running back as well. I mean, there's different ways you can utilize Knighton, like we saw last year with Fred Lashley, where he did a lot better. So I think the blame has to go on Josh Gaddis.
Yeah, when I say coaching staff, I was talking about offensive coaching,
Right, not Mario.
Not all the way to Mario. No,
yeah,
no, I don't blame all the way to Mario. But hey, when one coach get it, the head coach got to get it too. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That's why you the head.
No, he made the choice. Mario Cristobal picked Josh Gaddis.
Himself.
That was a bad hire, as we've seen so far.
Terrible.
On paper it looked great. It did. It looks phenomenal.
But like I asked y'all when we first got him, I said, I don't remember Michigan having a great offense. Like, why? What's the point of that? I don't remember us having Michigan ever having an offense to where I would say, man, we need their offensive coordinator.
I just didn't expect Miami not to have one complete game on offense this whole year. It's either the run game works, we're doing well throwing the football.
See, my problem is this is my problem. When the offense started clicking last year, like our expectations of the offense was super high. Like if we would have kept Lashner, our offense would be a lot better. Like we would average 35, 40 points a game.
I think so too. Same, because he's not learning a new playbook. Tyler Van Dyke. The players aren't either. It's the same playbook,
right? and that offense fits TVD like a charm. It fit him perfect.
Yeah, with Rambo too, it was a great touch.
See what I'm saying? Like it is what it is, but I'm not trying to. Listen, like I told you. I know every time I get on here, it's like I hate Coach Gaddis. I know that.
Everyone does.
But I don't, though. I don't hate him. I just think he needs to figure out how to relate to his players more.
I'll say this, Brandon. If let's picture this. Replace our offensive line unit with an elite offensive line unit from a Wisconsin, Big Ten football program in Ohio State, Alabama, and just switch it. The offense would look a lot better.
No, it wouldn't.
I think so. We would with the O-line we have, we cannot gain 1 yard, 2 yards on short yardage situations. We can't win any red zone battles.
We can't gain 1 yard because don't nobody fear nothing about our offense. Like you don't fear the passing game. So if you don't fear the passing game, what you do? You put 9 people in the box.
Which is what we saw.
You tell your corners, hey, look, y'all got this man. We're going to put 9 people in the box and we're going to run out and run a zone every now and then so we could confuse them. That's what you do. So if you got 9 people in the box, the chances of you running the ball drops down tremendously. Especially if everybody on that defense doing their job. Like that's what you do.
Which is what UNC did against us. And we threw it 50 times for 500 passing yards.
My point, but we still ain't getting the zone.
Right.
We did all that and still never got into the end zone.
All right. The people want wings, 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 Brandon. Gotta let them know.
Wings, wings.
Wings, wings, wings. The best chicken wings outside of the Orlando area off of 452 North Park Avenue, owned by Miami Hurricanes football legend himself, Brandon Meriweather. If you love chicken wings, you're going to love Wings, 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 owned by the man himself, NFL veteran, Brandon Meriweather. Got to check it out. Once again, Wings, Wings, Wings off of 452 North Park Avenue in Apopka, Florida.
All right, we are back. Brandon, people want to know, you bringing out a Wings, Wings, Wings t-shirt?
Yeah, I got my Wings, Wings, Wings t-shirt on. You know what I'm talking about?
There you go.
All right, you see what, what it look like. Hey, everybody keep telling me it look like girls' legs, and you know what I mean? I'm like, yo.
I'm not gonna lie, it kind of does though.
No, come on, man. No, come on. Well, I guess I could see it a little bit.
Just a little bit, a little bit. You pointed it out. You pointed it out, but I didn't really notice before, to be honest.
Man, I'm gonna tell you the crazy part though. I want to come to the game this week,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't. I can't bring myself to come.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You going to the game?
I think I am. I think I am. I think I am. You know what? I'll say this though. If we're down early and it looks ugly, I might just walk out because I'm not putting up with that BS again. I'm not putting up with that shit. I'm not dealing with drunk Florida State fans just talking blabbering nonsense. I'm not gonna put up with that shit, Brandon. I'm past that age. I'm not, because they could literally clobber us in this game if we don't show up.
Honestly, man, I think our defense is gonna play better than what we think. I think our defense is starting to gel together now. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot better than what you think. Like, I don't think the score is gonna be, an outrageous score. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. I think it'll be like, 21-24 or 17-21 type of game.
All right. 30 minutes in, give me your 3 keys for Miami to win this football game.
The 3 keys: stop the run, contain the quarterback, keep him in the pocket, and hit big plays.
Big plays. Love it. Love that. We don't have a lot of big plays at Miami. We don't score in the red zones. I think if Miami wants to win this game, they have to contain Jordan Travis. You can't let him loose. If it's 3rd and long, nobody's open, takes off and runs, you got to put a spy on him, contain him, make sure he doesn't go for a lot of long runs. Got to create turnovers. Jordan Travis only has 3 interceptions this year, Brandon. Got to get a couple, maybe 1, score some points off of it. When was the last time we saw a pick 6 at Miami? It's been a long time.
Long time.
Look at your penalties. Do not commit penalties, and hopefully you get under 10 this game.
You know what we did to Michael Vick when we was playing them?
Hit me.
We put a spy on him.
Okay.
And we flushed him away from his throwing arm. So he had to. So what we would do is we would slant because he was left-handed.
Right.
So our right with his left. So we'll slant our line to the right. We'll have our linebackers, our defensive end go wide so that he have to come to the right side. And we will have our spy run directly to the right side. So when he starts running that way, the D line, the spy is right there to get him.
Was this in the NFL or in?
Yeah, Miami? That was NFL. Miami. We wouldn't do stuff like that because we was more talented than everybody.
Right.
Like we was like, yo, our linebackers got to run every quarterback we play. So,
I mean, you probably could have.
We played Marcus Vick, and we didn't spy him at all.
He wasn't that good,
but he was fast.
Yeah. Hey man, he was scrappy.
Yeah.
He was scrappy.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon. Anything else for the good people until we drop the score predictions? Give us some pep, some fire in this game. We're a flat program. We need some momentum. This fan base is dead. I need something going into Florida State. I want to hit someone after telling me something.
I can't, man, because in my heart of hearts, I believe that our team just don't give a damn. And if they don't care, it's hard for me to care for them. So that's where, like, I can't get in here and put a passionate speech on and rah this and rah that, and then we come back in like the team, acting like they don't give a damn. Then it's kind of like, what am I doing? What am I here for? You know what I mean? So I'd rather sit back and be quiet and pray and hope that Miami, for once, if Miami win this game, the season and next year would be completely better.
I agree. I think this program needs a spark, and a win against Florida State can give us that fire.
Oh, before we go anywhere, what you think about that pickup?
Cormani McClain?
Yeah.
That's our cornerback out of Lakeland, around your neck of the woods, right?
Yeah.
Good. That was a big surprise. Let's get Desmond Ricks. Let's get Samson Okunlola. And let's finish with a top 5 recruiting class. I think that would be great.
We got to get Bain, too.
Yep. Bain as well. We got to get Bain. Yeah, I know. Out of Miami Central. But,
Do we listen? This is what Chris Ball need to do. Go to Miami Central and say, "Hey, look, man, I want the whole team. Every senior here, come on, man, come on, man. Whatever y'all want. Hey, listen, let's go."
Randy Shannon did that with Northwestern and Booker T. Washington, basically.
I know, and he got 95% of them too.
And technically,
all you want to do, listen, when you at that area, when you at that age, all you want to do in college is play with your homeboys that you've been playing with already.
Right.
Because you're comfortable with them. That's all you want to do is play with them. Like if my homeboy Peanut would have gotten to college, I would have went to Florida State because they would have gave him a scholarship too, and would have been playing together. Like I just hope we. Oh, so do the corner that come in? What about the corner from Dillard?
Antoine Jackson, he reclassified for 2023.
What does that even mean?
Meaning that he's a 2024 recruit, so he reclassified to 2023 so he can play earlier, so he can be a part of this class now, so he can play next year.
Oh, so in the spring he'll be there.
Basic or fall.
Oh, fall. Next fall he'll be there.
Yeah.
Oh, so he must be smart.
Yeah.
That's dope. So he a cornerback too, right?
Yep.
So we got him and we got Buddy from what's his name?
Cormani McClain.
Oh, all right. I mean, and we got little Couch. You know what I mean? That's still my guy. I don't care what y'all say. Then we got Kitchens and Williams and what's the name? 15 back deep.
James Williams, Camp Kitchens. James.
Hey, all we need now is some dogs up front, and we locked.
We need some linebackers. Mesidor's a dog at D-line.
We locked.
Phenomenal last week.
We in that thing locked and loaded.
Transfer portal players and get a good O-line finally, healthy one.
I guess it is what it is. I ain't blaming our O-line. I'm not. I don't blame him.
Zion ever gonna play?
Who?
Zion. Remember Zion?
No.
Great player.
No, man. He over here acting like he hurt, so he don't kill his draft status, man. That's all.
What you got, man? Score prediction: Miami, Florida State.
I got Miami pulling this one out, man. 24-21.
Ooh, okay.
I think we go up 10 early and they fight back, but I think we pull it out 24-21.
If Tyler Van Dyke plays this game, Miami will win 24-23. If Tyler Van Dyke doesn't play this game, I don't think Miami wins. I think Florida State will win 28-17. Call it like I see it.
I'm with you. I could see that.
Yeah.
But I think that little young boy got something over there, man. He gotta have something. Yeah.
I think he looked a lot better with Lashley, and I think he has to, like you said earlier, you got to get adjusted to Gaddis's offense for it to click. It took Tyler Van Dyke a little while.
Nah,
they switched it up for him.
They switched the offense up for what's the name?
Because it was fight or flight mode after they benched him. It's like, look, we can't lose you if not we lose the locker room. So we got to figure it out. I don't think they're going to do that with Garcia.
I agree.
We'll see. All right, we'll see what happens, Brandon. We'll see who's right.
All right, my guy.
All right, thank you everyone for tuning in. And always, all about the U. Go Canes. Get some Clary Gen Z.
Tired of the anxiety, crashes, and jitters while taking Adderall? Then you got to try Clary Gen Z. It is the new, safest, all-natural formula to increase, maintain, and restore energy levels on demand within just 30 minutes. You're going to be able to protect against memory decline, reduce overwhelming anxiety, boost energy levels without crashing, and elevate mood and drive. It is 100% vegan, organic. It has been seen on NBC News, Fox Business, USA Today, Clary Gen Z. It's the right alternative to focus at work, school, and in life. You got to try it. The link is in the description below. Got to try out Clary Gen Z.